We're here with Julia Magno, a soccer team. They have two matches this upcoming weekend at McNeese on Friday before coming home for the first time in a few weeks against Texas A&M-Corpus Christi on Sunday. What can you take from this past weekend? They played. You guys played right with the league leaders, Lamar, on the road, and then you held a second half lead against Houston Christian. Maybe not the two results you were hoping for at the end of the day, but what can you take from that one? Considering you had chances to win both games.
I think we just need to finish our chances when we get them, but it'll definitely be a good matchup against McNeese. A little revenge coming this weekend. So we're gonna bounce back from the rough weekend we had.
Yeah, and then on Sunday you guys play at home against Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. How good will that feel being at home for the first time in a couple of weeks? You had three straight difficult road matches, but coming home it's got to feel nice.
Yeah, it'll be relieving to be back, not having to worry about travel and stuff. So.
Yeah, how do you think? How would you say your first year has gone at NSU?
We've had some ups and downs, but I like it here. The team, we're all pretty close and everything, so I like Louisiana too. So.
Yeah, and then you had last game against Houston Christian. You had your second start. What's the difference? You've played both. You've played both coming off the bench and starting. What's kind of the difference like in mentality from starting as opposed to coming off the bench?
Personally, starting feels great, of course, but coming off the bench is just kind of like a fight for it more type of mentality. So can't complain about starting. We just got to start better, than we have been.
Yeah, and you can take pride in coming off the bench and then basically providing the team a spark.
Yeah.
And then you guys have been so close to breaking through offensively. How are you able to kind of keep your heads up when the results maybe haven't been there all the time? But you guys have been consistent in providing and creating chances. But how close? How you guys have been so close? So how are you able to keep your heads up with that?
Well, now we only have 4 games left, so we have to win them no matter what. So in the games, I feel like our go for it mentality is just gonna change, and we got to score those opportunities.
Yeah, and then against McNeese, you talked about it earlier. It's kind of a revenge game. You played against them earlier this year. You guys controlled the possession quite a bit throughout that game. How are you guys able to learn from that one? You guys, I think Coach Ian wanted to put more chances on net, but what can you take from that?
We pretty much dominated that game, possession-wise. So we just have to make sure that when we get those opportunities, in the box, we have to shoot on frame and make sure we're getting shots off so we can win.
Thank you, Julia.
Thanks.